The year is 2015. I just got back from school and I'm putting all my stuff down. Life is great. Nobody's home. I have the PS3 all to myself. I'm about to play some Advanced Warfare Zombies. I love that game. You can never make me hate that game. Before putting countless hours in Advanced Warfare Zombies and losing my life to that, I would decide to make myself a nice pack of ramen noodles. As I'm warming up this pack of forever chemicals, I decided to scroll through YouTube. At this time, I only used YouTube as kind of like a COD Zombies HUD. I had no idea there was more videos on YouTube besides COD Zombies videos. So you can imagine my surprise when I was recommended a video by Stampy Longhead. And for some reason that day, I chose to click on it.
Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Terraria Let's Play video.
Stampy's warm demeanor and inviting personality, on top of that with his knowledge of Terraria, hooked me onto the video instantly. For 14-year-old me, this is a whole new world, as I was never really interested in any other game prior to Call of Duty. It was Stampy's ability to explain the game and make me feel like as if I was playing it that really got me hooked onto him. What then caused me to beg my dad for Terraria on the PS3 for a long time after until I finally got it. Little did 14-year-old me know that that small decision I made that day would change my life forever.
MrBeast.
Oh, MrBeast.
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 MrBeast. Do you think MrBeast ruined YouTube?
Yes.
Recently, the term MrBeast is ruining YouTube has been thrown around a lot, with many people believing, myself included, that he destroyed the platform and what the original intention of the platform was. YouTube was a place that inspired creativity, passion, and just new ideas. A place where you can make a video on something you love and find people who have that same love for that thing. That thing could be gaming or even something as small as like walking. I guarantee you there's a fan base that loves it just as much as you do. When I think of the word YouTuber, I think of somebody who found YouTube in the same way I did. Maybe finding a creator or finding a video that made them think to themselves, hey, maybe I can make videos too. But the most important thing being is just having fun with the video. Knowing the people that will hopefully see the video will enjoy it because you made it in your image and just out of having fun. Not trying to meet a watch time or an average view duration or a click-through rate just to hope that your video gets pushed through some algorithm. So what does this all have to do with MrBeast? Recently, MrBeast, Logan Paul, and KSI have dropped a new product called Lunchly, with the idea of it being a better alternative to Lunchables, which to me kind of makes no sense because it's filled with the same processed crap as Lunchables, but pop off, I guess. Their main selling point is that it's a lot healthier and it's less calories, and apparently they use real cheese, which I guess I can't ask the fucking cow, so I can't verify that. But what really made me want to make this video was a response that the community gave to this new product that was being launched. From the looks of it, everybody hated the idea, and for good reason, with most comments just calling them out on their BS and even getting community noted a bunch of times. I'm not kidding, Logan Paul had a full war with the community notes on Twitter. In one of their promotional videos, Logan Paul claims that one of the drinks in Lunchly has about 400 milligrams of electrolytes, which then was corrected by the community note stating that it has 500 grams of sodium, not electrolytes. These negative responses would keep coming, prompting KSI and MrBeast to make their own responses to the situation. KSI's response wasn't really a response, it was just more of him and Dan TDM fighting over the timeline. Do you know how much of a bad thing you'd have to do for Dan TDM of all people to call you out on your BS? Dan's response is what prompted me to actually want to make this entire video in the first place. When the news about Lunchly dropped, Dan had a response which most people seem to agree with. Just questioning what happened to YouTubers, what happened to actually wanting to sell things to your fans that involve your content, not just shitty lunch products. It's one thing to sell an item or a piece of clothing based around your channel, whether that's merch or something that just has some relevance to your channel. But to sell your audience a mediocre sports drink paired with a mediocre food item to people that trust you blindly is kind of weird. Which prompts one of my major questions for this video is what happened to YouTube? Why does everything feel like a business or some sort of get rich quick scheme? Why is it that it feels like as time goes on, more people are only joining YouTube to see what they can funnel out of it, not because they love making videos? Well, honestly, I would say for two reasons, one being MrBeast and the other one being YouTube Shorts. Well, the second topic is a whole other video in itself, so if you want that video, let me know. When MrBeast, aka Jimmy Donaldson, first started YouTube, his content was just like anybody else's at the time, with his start on YouTube being either a Call of Duty or a Minecraft video, with Jimmy adding some sort of story time that happened during that time. But over time, his content would evolve with him moving away from the gaming stuff and moving more towards the financials of YouTube. He had a whole series where he would just guess how much YouTubers were making at the time, which is kind of funny. From that point on, he would start shooting more IRL content, which would show massive success, leading to one of his first big videos ever. From there, leading into the massive YouTube business he is today. By now, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, what's the problem with that? He grinded to get to where he is and he got his success. Yeah, That is the issue. The issue is not really more about him being successful or not. It's more about what happened when he became successful. For quite some time, it felt like YouTube was only pushing out videos in the same style as MrBeast's videos. It seemed like all you were getting for a long time was just MrBeast clones or challenge videos or reactions to those videos. People saw what the #1 YouTuber was doing and just ran with it. No matter what niche you were in, you knew the move was to make some sort of challenge video so your video would get pushed in the algorithm more, and making sure that you titled your video a certain way with a certain type of thumbnail as well. Usually the title being I did this, or 100 people versus this, or 100 hours of this and that. Like, you get what I mean. And the thumbnails usually have some sort of reaction in the corner with all of it being blown up and like super bright so you can't miss it if you look at it. And the videos usually having a lot of different cuts, sound effects, POVs to keep your attention, because most of us are ADHD brain apparently. For me, my biggest thing with MrBeast is that I feel as if he fell down the typical YouTuber rabbit hole, to where when they get really big, they forget about what made them special in the first place. In my personal opinion, his channel became less about having fun with his videos and more about how to make his business bigger, which is very apparent with all his other channels along with his businesses as well. I'm sorry, but you're not having fun on YouTube with 20 different channels, bro. You're just not. At that point, it's way more of a business than a hobby. And truthfully, it's not his fault for people copying him. Like, you can't control it. People are just gonna copy what's popular, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, he did indirectly kind of cause all of this. When I watch a MrBeast video, it seems more as if I'm watching a TV show rather than a YouTube video. Super high production, CGI, big explosions just everywhere, fast cut, different POVs. Like, that sounds like a TV show, which is probably what he's going for, because he does have a TV show with Amazon in the works right now, which he is currently facing a lot of lawsuits for that TV show. So who knows if it'll ever come out. Because of his video's audience being literally everybody on planet Earth, he got pushed most in the YouTube algorithm, making it so much harder for smaller creators to even compete with his videos. And to be completely fair to YouTube, I do see them pushing out a lot more smaller creators now, as my recommended is filled with smaller creators and just different type of videos I've never seen before on the platform. My biggest issue with all of that is that his videos just don't seem genuine anymore. I feel like he's completely lost what it meant to be a YouTuber in the first place. His videos just kind of seem more like 20-minute shock value rather than an actual enjoyable YouTube video for me. But the problem is that it's working. He's filling that gap that mainstream TV left because nobody watches that shit anymore. And to me, this is not the YouTube that I grew up with. Yes, I know YouTube is this forever changing platform with different content and ideas being discovered every single day. But this whole turning your YouTube channel into a business and seeing how much money you can make off of it is kind of ruining the site for me. Because now all you have to do to get into the algorithm is just have a very good edited video with an AI script and an AI voiceover, and boom, 100,000 views. And I'm sorry, but nobody's making those videos because they're having fun. They're making those videos because they see it's an infinite money glitch and they can just keep making money and more money off of it. If they were really having fun with it, they wouldn't use AI to make the video in the first place. Part of what makes this whole YouTube thing fun for me is just figuring things out on my own, not using an AI to write a script for a video for me, because that's just not fun. The fun is in the process, not the results, bro. And the way he ruined the platform for me is by making it more about having a business and seeing monetary value instead of just having fun with videos, man, because that's what it's all about. And if that was really his main priority, neither Feastables or Lunchly would exist. So no, I can't really blame him for ruining YouTube, because it's not really all his fault. Once again, I can't discredit his success. He deserves every single thing that came to him. I mean, he's been uploading for years and years and years and years and years and years and years, so he definitely deserves everything that's come for him. It's just really crappy seeing the way the platform is moving due to his success. I'm not really against the whole idea of YouTubers making businesses outside of YouTube, but as long as that product means something and can actually do something, not some trashy food product to sell to kids. I apologize if this video seemed all over the place. I just kind of really wanted to get what I had off my chest onto a video so I can actually just rant about it a little bit. Okay, but I do appreciate if you got this far. Comment I like pineapple juice or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, my thoughts on everything that's going on with YouTube. And if you disagree with me, please tell me that. I'd like to know. And I don't know when I'll see you again, bro. These videos take forever to make. Goodbye.